I am always with you. The path I walked is one that is open for each and every one of you. Through my words and my deeds, you too can find the way to God's love and peace. I was led into the wilderness, where I spent 40 days in prayer and fasting, seeking communion with my Father. My body grew weaker with each passing day, hunger and exhaustion enveloped me, but my heart was sustained by the Father. Then, at a moment of weakness, the devil came to me, testing my faith and my mission. If you are the Son of God, command this stone to become bread, he whispered. For a fleeting moment, I felt the temptation. It would have been easy to turn that stone into bread to satisfy my hunger. But that was not my mission. I remembered my purpose and responded, "Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God." These words were not only the foundation of my faith, but also the message I wanted to share with all people. True life is not found in material satisfaction, but in trust and faith in God. Before me, a great crowd had gathered. Their faces bore the marks of suffering, anxiety, and hope all at once. I could feel their pain, and in my heart, I prayed for them. There was one truth I needed to share with them, that God's love reached all, and that His love was open to everyone. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. I wanted them to know that their suffering was not eternal. Even in their poverty and grief, the Father had not forsaken them. In the eyes of God, every person is equally valued and cherished. Among them were those who faced violence and injustice, on the brink of despair. But I told them, "Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled." I gave them hope, and I wished for them to continue walking the path of righteousness. With the cross on my back, I took heavy, labored steps forward. The voices of the crowd surrounded me, shouts of anger, mockery, and tears mingling together. My body was overwhelmed by pain, but my heart remained calm. I knew that this suffering was to atone for the sins of all people. Along the way, there were some who tried to help me, but I quietly looked to the heavens and prayed, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." They did not understand, yet I loved them. It was for them that I carried this cross. Even as the pain reached its peak, I did not fear. I knew this path would bring salvation to all. Though I had descended into the darkness of death, on the third day, I rose again. When I left this world, my disciples were consumed with sorrow and despair. But I had promised them, "I will rise again." And now, the time had come. I first appeared to Mary. Her eyes were filled with tears, but when she saw me, those tears turned to joy. I said to her, "Do not weep. I am here. The Father's plan has been fulfilled." Then, I appeared to my disciples and said, "Peace be with you." I wiped away their fear and doubts and gave them a new mission. My resurrection was the proof of eternal life for all people, and the symbol of hope that God's love surpasses all trials.